Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I'm Cryolane. I'm the GM. That's the party, and also Etalon, kind of in the background, in the corner of Crow's screen. Well, I mean, there's no time like the present, so let's just get right to it then, shall we? Last time on Starlost, we picked up, actually with a brief sort of jump back into the middle of the prior session's montage with Runava and Ritz having a wizard talk about chiistic magic and the general studies of magic, and the reason why Runava is so protective of the chiistic school of magic, revealing that where she is from, it's heavily regulated because of the pure danger of the type of magic that it is and what it does to mortal bodies and humanoid bodies that are subjected to it. But with a good little bit of back and forth, they agree to do research together on the hinge point that if Runava feels like Ritz is using chiistic for the wrong way or can't be trusted with it, they can stop at any time. And they then spend the next several days studying and practicing. Before we get right back to where we had cut off the session before, with Lance appearing at your door and telling you all that you get to leave the city of Cloudbreach because William Black and Squad 12 have gone missing. They have stopped responding to sendings. They're unviewable on scries. They have essentially just gone dark out somewhere under the Great Lake of Mae. Great Lake here on the southern continent. You guys are set up with some rocky talkies, some specialty sending stones from the island of Twinktania that the Commission hands out very rarely. And after going through your mail and reading some nice letters from Etalon, you go and meet a number of individuals underneath the Apropos Tower, including Delgado, Baristine, and Aloct, all of whom sort of just give you a quick mission debriefing before teleporting you away. Teleporting you just as a number of guests arrive in a private submarine. Something you guys were not expecting, and something that neither were the higher-ups of Cloudbreach, who are surprised that they are, quote-unquote, here so early. With no real answers given quite yet, you guys arrive at the Great Lake of Mae, where you meet Alaric. Alaric, a cleric who gets you all set up and set on a boat with a diving bell out to the middle of the lake. As you guys head out there, the helmsman of the boat, Forb, has a brief conversation with Vane before you all load into the diving bell and are lowered down into the depths. Ritz, with a spell of water breathing, something that was acquired briefly that morning alongside his new cloak at Rollo's Mythical Magics, lets you all breathe underwater. And once the diving bell settles, you all proceed to follow the directions given to you and make your way to the underwater ruins last housed William Black, Squad 12, and several other researchers. You guys all get to see Zervi in his aquatic form for the first time, looking more otter-esque than Tasmanian devil creature-esque. And you also spot a number of creepy monsters out in the distance. These strange anglerfish crocodile creatures. But luckily, with your stealth rolls, your survival rolls, your perception, you are able to avoid any incidents and make it into the ruins. The wizards set up a tiny hut, while the other three go check out the very close by the very close by encampment that had been set up by the researchers, housing a couple tables of relics, including some translations, one of which was done recently by William Black, explaining essentially that here in these ancient depths, this is where Osmandius was laid to rest. And with that name cropping again, William Black made several notes about having to find out what was going on and needing to go deeper. Using that translation as sort of a baseline, you guys also really quickly translate the words on a dial on the wall near a large window, revealing the dial to be controls for lights. Thinking that they might be interior lights, you guys turn them on, only to discover they are exterior lights, illuminating a giant beast in the waters. And as it is illuminated, still seemingly docile out there in the water, a familiar voice screams for you guys to turn the lights off. As Saltmark, the water genasi from Squad 12, comes running at you, bleeding and injured, before making a calm statement that you're all going to die, as several creatures have followed her through the dark. So we are going to pick back up right there where we left off, as I make the new scene active in Foundry.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So given that Runava set out Zervi to like ping back and forth like when something bad was gonna happen, would I be able to like have enough time to switch gears and summon Phantom Steed in 1 minute?
In 1 minute, I'd say probably not, because these creatures just pulled up, and like this is moment to moment reaction. So it might dip into combat if you start now. There's you might be able to get it off before combat starts, but the odds are not super high. So as you guys get all set up, in this moment, Bella, you are kind of cradling a partially conscious Saltmark in your arms. It's like the moment she had someone to just fall into, it's like her all the energy left her.
Mm-hmm.
She is cold. She is wet, like she was just swimming and got out of water.
Okay. And I see all the creatures.
Yes, you can see them now as they're coming in out of the darkness more towards you. Vane, you can also see one now, or you can see a few now. And Selleck, you can see one, the edges of your dark vision. These creatures are they're raptor-esque. They are two-legged, long, maybe 7 feet total, with this short sail along their back. Real quick, if you look in private talks, you can see a bigger version of the token.
Okay.
Yike.
Several of them are also glistening like they just came out of water, and they are all looking at you. Bella, you have proficiency in survival, so as you're sort of seeing these things, they're weighing you up like they are predators that previously were hunting one lone injured creature and have now encountered you, who's 7 feet tall, Vane, and they can presumably see Selleck.
Cryo.
Mm-hmm.
Do these things look aquatic? They look
very aquatic.
Cool.
They look like
As
if
I
somebody
see-
combined a fish with like a lizard.
Oh, cool. Well, as these things start to sort of gather around us, I can do an item interaction, right? You know, using an item is it a free action or is that an action?
I'll say it's an action, but you guys aren't properly in combat yet, so you can just do it.
Cool. I reach into my bag. I pull out an item and I click it. As I turn on the thermal cube. As suddenly, as these aquatic creatures start coming around us, there's a dry heat that starts emanating from us.
Ooh. This pulse of dry heat washes over. Vane, you can see it in the light underneath you, like this kind of damp floor, especially now where you guys and then Salt all sort of ran around. You watch as an invisible like wave of heat just evaporates all of the moisture, and Salt even starts to dry off. And you feel the warmth, kind of an uncomfortable dry heat almost start to wash over you. Or no, I think it specifies that it's a comfortable dry heat. I think that's the magic item does.
No, it says 3-inch cube of solid brimstone generates enough dry heat to get the temperature within 15 feet at 95 degrees Fahrenheit.
Let's go. Slightly uncomfortable.
Base fry. Are they running at us? Like
They are
They're standing
They're sizing
around.
us up.
They are sizing you up. This is the moment in Jurassic World where Chris Pratt is
And
hands
Bella's
out to
holding out the
raptors.
cube.
This is a terrible moment.
Perfect. I have Hugo. I am on a large size creature.
Mm-hmm.
For that
Prepare
move.
Hugo.
That's okay. So like he's going to just whip off the mask. If they're like sizing us up, I'm like, are we good on this? Selleck is going to whip off his mask and just that form of dread.
Okay.
And let the form of dread run. Could someone who's better at insight make an insight check on whether these guys are going to attack?
Could I possibly make an insight
I
check?
am going to ask
They're
for
gonna-
2 rolls right now. Actually, I'm going to ask. Bella, you can make an insight check.
Cool.
And Ritz or Runava, you two can decide. One of you make a perception check at advantage.
I have proficiency.
Okay, Nava?
Proficiency at advantage. Dog shit. 13. I rolled an 8 and a 1.
I thought you were talking about Ray's roll. I thought you were like,
No.
proficiency and advantage. Fuck you. Bad rolls.
No.
Terrible.
Me. I had both. I had both of those. I rolled like shit. It's 13 total.
23 total.
23 total. You, Bella, are not sure what they're waiting for. If they're about to attack you, or if they're scared of you. You're not sure, mainly because they're so alien in appearance. 4 eyes and the sort of just general lack of a soul that amphibious gazes typically have.
Cryo.
Yes.
I did spend multiple days in Haven and then also back in Cloudbreach researching animals from this side of the storm wall. Did I ever read up on anything that looks like matches this description?
You did. With 13, with the reduction it gives to your roll, you would have, yes. There are similar creatures further north, typically, in the northern continent near the Echo Crown.
Okay.
They're described as smaller than these ones look. And they're brighter in color. They usually sit in the shallows and eat parables.
Hmm. And are they known to be aggressive?
They are known to be opportunity hunters. So they usually scavenge, or when there's a parable that's out sunning itself alone, they'll come out of the water and attack it. Before you can say anything more, Runava, you sort of on intense in this situation, kind of glancing around, you notice, if you look down on the map, actually, you notice just at the edges of your eyesight, a couple of these creatures
Big man.
kind of not like sneaking up, but like how a cat sneaks up when you know you can probably see it. Like they're tense as they approach.
My tiny up is hut. My tiny hut is up.
Your tiny hut is up. I should draw
My
that.
tiny up is hut. No one tiny ups the hut.
What's the radius on tiny hut?
10 feet by 10 feet, pretty sure. Yeah, can we check?
Hut up.
Yeah, 10 feet.
Yeah.
So it's 20 across, yeah?
And I'm going to
It's pretty big.
Selleck, in your head you hear there are creatures close by to us. Be aware.
We've got two over here.
And
I'm not sure of their intent.
I'll also like nudge Ritz and just point towards where I see the creatures, so he is aware. Zer's just gonna start bapping. I think he's on Vane. So
Yeah, he's
just-
on Vane, so he just like,
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead, Noah.
Bane with no impulse control just goes, fellas, you weird looking freaks.
Hold on.
It's-
Bella just like holds a hand out in front.
Let's wait.
I've got a plan. And I sort of set Salt to my side, like over, like maybe near Vane.
Oh, if you put her down, she's
not fall.
She's collapsing. she's
I hand her to Vane. And as
No,
I
yeah,
do,
hand it to the guy that doesn't have the strength score.
and
Oh,
as
so
I
the other one
do,
here without a screen
these things are opportunistic fighters, and so I am going to attempt to intimidate them. And what I'm going to do, a lantern I have, lighting me up, I set it on the ground and I turn it to the wall behind me so that the only light is or on me is bouncing off that wall, illuminating my silhouette. And as I do, I step forward, pull out both of the vicious Bane swords, activate my giant smite, and hold them up as if they were teeth, like maws. And I just go, get it.
you just say, "Go on, get."
That was exactly what I was gonna do with the go on get, but you had so much more flavor. I was setting up with the mod to go like, go on, get.
Also just
But-
obliterated your microphone when you did that.
You did. You just completely
It was to the T exactly the words I was gonna use, but I like yours way better.
I'm going to ask for a group intimidation check. I will let Selleck and Bella have advantage. Selleck because you are horrifying. Bella because you just grew yourself to the size of a dire bear with two sharp fangs.
Can I give myself guidance?
Yes.
I was gonna say, instead of getting advantage, can I use my strength score instead of my intimidation? Because I've got a big giant thing, and I'm like using my size.
I will say.
Ooh.
I will say yes. You can use your strength to score. No proficiency.
Let's go.
Crow, I'm gonna need you to lock the fuck in here, brother.
Oh, okay.
Me?
Wait,
Yeah.
it's a check.
Oh, don't worry. I just did.
Oh, no,
That's
but
what I was
Yes,
worried
sir.
about because
I-
I have someone who can confirm my rolls.
Okay. So everybody rolled. Pulse has a face. That's not a
I
great
have
face.
to, I have to get a
Oh,
Oh
calculator.
wait, are we also
was
rolling
there.
intimidation?
Yeah,
it's group check.
everyone roll because
Oh,
you
oh.
you two are also keeping the ones that are sneaking up on you from attacking.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. All right, we'll go top down. Noah.
11.
Okay. Ray.
16.
16. Got it. Kay.
It was a 13, but I activated Tactical Mind and added a D10 to it, which added 10 to it.
Oh,
23.
Nice.
let's go. Crow?
32.
32.
Yep.
Hot damn.
Yep.
Uh,
I got you guys on intimidation. Don't worry.
And Ritz,
18.
18. I don't think I even need to do the math here to tell that your average is high enough. You guys, dude, Bella, you go on, get, and all of these ones in front of you here in the water. Just that's me drawing an ellipse. That's not what I want. All these ones just beat feet back away. You now that you are paying attention in this awkward moment of like silence as they leave, you hear the sounds of water splashing down. You couldn't tell originally if it was from the small pool near the entrance, but as they leave, you do hear water down that hallway. Runava, Ritz, you see these ones. You see a few of them as Bella shouts at, and they hear the other ones sort of leave kind of to attention and then also run off into the dark. There is one that kind of waits hesitantly and watches you for a moment, and then you hear the sound from one of them. The first time one of them makes a sound, you hear this low sort of crocodile, and this one runs into the dark after it. You guys are alone again.
Immediately shifts to that 1 minute ritual cast.
Okay. You are in a tiny hut, so if you summon this, you're gonna be on a phantom steed in a tiny hut.
Yeah, he'll realize that and sort of hold his hand out,
Just
opening the
stick your
door.
Yeah.
There is no door. You can leave whenever you want. You face through it.
You just vump.
Oh, is there no door?
No, you just face through it.
Wait, what does your tiny hut look like?
You ever seen like animator keyframes and how they're like super sketchy, but then they have like the lines for like the shading and stuff, and then like that's in like a blue color. It looks like that. It's very sketchy.
Kind of like the drawings that were like posted recently for us, I think, from you.
Yes, actually, that
Sick.
very good comparison. A little bit different because that's not like animator stuff, but same difference.
Selleck looks down and just, here you go. For the rest of the times, please. Inside voice.
My voice can only get so inside.
Inside.
Hard.
We're very
Let's get
actually
back to the
here.
others. I'll take salt from you.
Vane is literally, you look back at Vane and he is in the middle of like digging into this jar that I don't think you recognize, and he's just like, hang on, we'll fix it it's kind of like trying to keep the weight shifted correctly.
Salt is like 20% away. Like
Yeah.
there is recognition somewhat behind her eyes when you talk, but she is like fucked up.
Yeah.
Zervi is doing his best and just has like a little bit of her shirt in his mouth, trying to like keep her up as well.
Yep. Thank you, mate.
Like-
Thank you, mate. To fucking follow rub.
Hold her.
Boa,
Bella just lifts.
just put them on Hugo. They can fit two. Yes, and-
I can carry a few.
Bella
Oh,
is
yeah, you're
currently,
big.
like,
Oh, yeah, you're
14 feet tall.
Right. Well, just take off. I'm gonna head back over to them.
And we'll run over. Back
9
to...
total.
9. She heals 9 health over
Over the course of like 24 seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll just move you guys back to the tiny hut. Hugo stays outside the tiny hut for the sake of my sanity.
Sorry for dodging your encounter, Cryo.
It's okay. It happens. Also, the map's big for a reason. You guys also, as you leave, like as you walk away, Vayne, you particularly with your, or Vayne and Selly with your passives, you hear the sound of water again. Seemingly, the moment you guys turn your back and start walking away, those things are stalking you outside of your vision.
Okay.
So by the time you get to the tiny hut, it is clear that they are probably back about where you were standing or close to.
I'm gonna put the thermal cube outside the tiny hut, like right outside.
You said it right. Okay.
They are
Bella
waiting to
walks
get the
in,
jump on us.
Warm sets it outside.
Ritz has like the dark vision potion in his other hand, waiting for like the casting to be done.
Okay.
Bounce
Your
that shit
minute
like a chug jug.
Your minute finishes, Pulse, as they come back, and
Are we? Oh, aren't we waiting an hour here?
that was the idea. Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe you should wait on that, Pulse, so you don't immediately
We're about to
lose
short
your...
rest.
Yeah.
Okay. He'll like
they come
he'll kinda
back, so you stop.
Yeah, he'll see everyone come back and then just kind of like put his hand back in. What happened to you all?
Weird lizard fish creatures. They're stalking us.
Hey, Cryo.
Mm-hmm.
What were they called?
They are called. I have the name right. They're called Nothos.
No. I read about those things. They're called Nothos. They're usually up further north and a bit smaller, but these things are bigger, scary. We got salt. Was it Salt March?
Mark.
Salt Mark here right up to us when we turned on the lights to the outside. We saw a big thing, and it starts shrinking back to regular size. It's still holding her. And
Oh,
it
yeah.
was
Put some back
horrible.
on. Oops.
But so yeah, I think we're kind of surrounded everywhere. I can still see some of them down this ways, lurking in some of the other direction. I've got a
Well,
really good sight.
we're resting here for an hour, right?
No
Ronaldo, you
harm
need
can
to...
be done to us while in here.
Yeah. Ronaldo, you're preparing something, right?
Yes, I would like to have locate object available.
We have an hour. We should prep. We were able to scare them away. Possibly when the hour is up and we're ready to leave, we go out, scare them away. I'll have to resummon my mount. It just like looks at Hugo outside.
Hugo outside just. Can I come in,
No.
please? It's
No,
real scary out here with these things.
Can we all hear this
Yeah, he's just
and
talking.
understand it too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Why is he? That's your mount? That's Hugo?
That's Hugo.
Bro, keep him company.
Uh-oh.
Pick back Zervi.
Yeah, that's
Hugo. Hugo. Who? Why does he not understand my name?
I don't. Why is it? Why?
Your
why is
owl's broken.
Selly, why does your mount sound easy to bully?
because he
I
is.
am.
Oh.
You shouldn't be able to hear us. What I'm talking about.
I think
Tiny
you just
Hut.
don't understand the deeper meaning of his words.
I think
Rex
he's
gets
about
it.
to cry.
He can't cry.
I think he would if he could.
Yeah, he would. Anyway, we should devise a plan, get our rest in, and go out. If we're able to intimidate them, for them to run away, we can boom our way out. We should cut a path. They seem they're animals. Oops.
Well,
What have your studies told you?
they're opportunity hunters, so scaring them off and making ourselves seem big is a good idea, but it's only as long as whatever threat we pose outdoes whatever advantage they think they've got on us. And if we're running through them and we suddenly get surrounded by a large crowd, we might not seem as much as pushovers as we might seem more like pushovers rather than we did at first.
Do you know how good their sense of smell is? I don't know your connection, how well versed you are.
No,
you are in.
I've only read up a little bit. They were one of the chapters I read on.
Right. Well,
Carnivorous, perhaps?
Definitely.
That's what it would mean if they're opportunity hunters.
It's at
We-
fake bait.
Hmm.
Give us time to run through.
They're in the dark.
I think
We just gotta
We
not
should-
give them an opportunity.
it's easier said than done, though.
I mean, scout out this area
We
from the time.
we should wait to see if Saltmark is going to wake up. I feel like she could have a lot of really useful information about what's going on here.
Cryo, does Salt have a bag on her right now?
Salt barely has anything on her right now. Salt looks like she is just wearing like the bare shirt and pants, some of which are ripped. Like she's not even wearing shoes.
Interesting.
Do the
Wow.
rips and wounds on her look like they could have been caused by the Nothos?
Some of them, yes. Some of them don't look like claw or bite.
Okay.
While we wait, I'm gonna get a look at this area. Just Rook.
Ah! Hello? Oh, he's back looking out at Hugo.
Reunion. Well, go out and say hi. I need you to look through the area. Go
What do you
invisible.
mean go out and say hi? I don't like that guy.
We're a
Do you
team.
know him?
Yeah, we're from the same place. We don't really get along.
Hmm.
Rook
He's
believes him.
so easy to bully. Have
They're
you
probably-
heard how he talks? Watch this. Like understanding that Hugo can't hear him, Rook just turns and waves like excitedly, and Hugo's like, "Hi, Rook. I haven't seen you in a long time." Did you hear that? His voice broke like 6 times in that sentence. I don't know if there was even that many syllables.
I think with Tiny Hut, they can't see in, but they can still hear us. I don't.
Is it the inverse?
Because it doesn't say anything about sound, but it does say I can control like the opacity.
Oh yeah.
That is true. You can't control sound.
So
What's the opacity?
Beginners.
all the way the fuck up.
Oh, in that case, Rook just goes, "Hi, Hugo," and then Hugo
Mhm.
responds. And then just, you hear that? Like he says the exact same stuff, even
Yeah.
though Hugo can hear, and Hugo's just like, "Oh."
Stop being mean to Hugo.
It's so easy, though.
I know, it's very easy. I need you to go out invisible and fly around and look through your eyes. There is
Okay.
these weird fish things around, so fly high.
Oh, I'll be fine. He just turns invisible and just out of the tiny hut in one motion.
I look through his eyes. I'm just gonna have him fly around within the area that I can have him. So within 100 feet.
Yeah. In that case, Selig, I'll just move you for sake of it.
Okay.
If he goes and looks down, he can get down to here.
Selig is like standing there. His eyes are all like grayed out. Just down below us, there are 4. They're all standing around. Oh, and I mean, I don't know if it would matter. Can he see? Is there any paths? Because he has 120 feet of dark vision.
Oh, okay. I'll adjust.
Like not
real
Selig,
quick.
Rook. So I don't know if it matters.
It's okay. I'm just adjusting you real quick. I'll put you back.
There are 5 down below us.
Actually, it's at the edge of your dark vision.
There
but I'll
are
give you that
6 down below us.
one. I'm like, I'll give you that one. You can fly around a little, get a couple of glimpses.
Yeah, and then he go over in that direction. 6 below us. He flies over. To our right, there is 1, 2. Rock is still flying. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then he could go.
I think you can also go down here.
Yep, and then that's.
It's
There
just
are.
7.
Yeah, there are 6 below us, and then 7 to our right. So a grand total of 13. Are they doing anything? Like they're just like centered up.
They are 1 or 2 of them are like squared up and staring in your direction. Make me a perception check.
Yep. Perception. 10.
10. It looks like some of them are just patrolling. But all in all, they're just kind of keeping tabs on the area.
Okay. Yeah. So like portrays all. It's just they're patrolling, looking over the area, keeping tabs. Below us technically is the path of least resistance, but the one to the right could come in at any moment. We need to be ready.
Which
I
direction
don't know.
did?
Good.
Which direction did Salt come from?
The right.
Okay.
So Salt came running towards you guys and then was immediately followed by the majority of the creature from the right side.
So what exactly happened? Zervi has been telling me a play-by-play, but...
We walked over, saw some stuff at the camp. We saw this, and because I did say I took the paper. I'll show the paper with the markings and then, or like the scroll, and then William Black's translation with like the Osmandia stuff on it. And then while exploring more, saw a big dial. Realized it was like a settings dial. It was like a lighting thing. Turned it up. Thought it would turn on the lights in here. Turned on lights outside. And then when we did, we saw a monster outside. And then Salt Mark came up to us, told us to turn it off. And as those things surrounded us, said we're all gonna die. And then we scared them off and came back over here, and you basically got the full story.
And I am assuming the direction we wish to go towards is the right side? Or that side? Given
Yeah,
that
I don't know.
there was one of Squad 12, and I imagine the rest of them would be also down that way.
Yeah,
Probably.
possibly.
I was hoping she'd have a map or something on her so that we'd have a better idea of what we're going into, but
Well,
she ain't got much of
I'll be-
anything on her.
I won't be able to see through his eyes, but I'll send Rook to just give a better assessment of the area around.
Maybe. Sorry, go ahead.
Vane, are you checking her pockets? Because she does have pockets on her pants.
Yeah, he'll check.
One of them has a dagger.
Okay.
It's got some greenish yellow blood on it already. And the other has a Rocky Talkie.
Hmm. Well. No map, but
Wait.
hello.
Vane says hello, and the rocks in all of your pockets all say hello. They're on a local network.
No one's home.
Thanks, Sally.
If the others are
Yeah.
running away, you may have given away their position.
That was what I was thinking as well.
Same.
Yeah.
It was worth a shot. Rook, I won't be able to see through your eyes, but do a sweep of the place. Stay high to the air. Stay invisible, and just give me play-by-play when you come back.
You got it, boss. Flies off.
You think they're attracted to light?
Don't know.
He told you to turn it
Fell out
off,
of mine.
right?
True. Though they're in their natural habitat, they're not attracted to light. Their main prey is parables, which are, they don't generate any light or anything like that.
It could be, I don't know. They wanted the light off. It might not be the fact that they're attracted to light, but maybe they've been taught that something happens when the light is on.
Or maybe she wanted me to turn it off because she didn't want me to wake up big scary monster, huge scary horrible thing outside.
True. Something happens.
It was like chained up and it's like only visible from the waist up.
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Absolutely huge.
Trust me, you don't want to see it.
Had like tentacle was on his back, like I don't know
Silly
if
to
it was
put it-
hair or not.
To put it simply, it's kind of close to what you would want people to think are out in the dark.
It's what is out in the dark.
Yeah.
Like, objectively, literally, it is what's out in the dark. Yeah.
Well,
You think we could?
glad I didn't see it.
Show me.
Are they grouped together?
Some
what?
of them.
How close?
Like 10 feet apart, maybe. Some of them are farther.
I've got an idea.
I also have an idea.
Depends how much you're willing to take a risk. Sally, you've still got that dynamite on you, right?
All right.
Vane
That's
holds
a
up
great way to start it up.
holds
Yes,
up
I have the
Salt's
dynamite.
Rocky Talkie. I think we can do a little bit of a call now, shall we?
What do you mean?
Toss the Rocky Talkie out, give it a call, have everything pile in on this one rock. Kablooey.
You understand that we are very far down.
Underwater in a ruins.
And if we call the Rocky Talkie, all of ours would go off too. So
Yeah.
it's not really a narrowing down to one sound. And yes, we are underwater in ruins. We should not set up dynamite in here.
Yeah, maybe last resort, dynamite. Let's think of every other option before we do dynamite.
I like part of that idea. and I think we can make it work.
Tell me it's not the dynamite part.
Yeah,
No,
that was not the
no,
letter.
no, 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 no,
Okay.
no. That would be silly.
We could put all of the Rocky Talkies in the bag of holding so that only one goes through.
Oh,
Good idea. We do that, and we throw one of them out in the distance. Wait until they gather together. I will immobilize them.
you will immobilize them. How are you
How
going
are
to
you
do
gonna
that?
do that?
Pulls out his deck of cards. Have a weapon. I was
Ooh,
preparing
you're
for
going
this.
to play a little trick on him?
Yes. In the way.
Okay,
He's gonna gamble. Taking all their money.
how about we keep thinking, but let's rest for a bit and see if Saltmark can wake up. over the
We're
course
also
of the next
waiting on
hour.
Rook to come back,
Mhm.
Yeah.
so we know it's further down.
You guys are gonna take a short rest. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mhm.
Waiting on Rook. See what goes down.
I'll
In that
use
case-
that time to tune to my cloak.
Perfect. You tune. As the short rest goes on, there are several times when, especially Bella, with your extended dark vision, you see these creatures edge in towards you all, sort of like testing if you're paying attention. And as soon as they notice one of you looking back at them, they kind of ease off back into
They
the dark.
can't see us.
Oh, they can't see you.
Nope.
Oh, they can't see you.
Uh-
Fuck it.
But it is really warm.
And dry. It's a dry
Okay,
heat.
bro. Or Hugo.
And Hugo is out there.
Hugo.
Yeah, I'm like, they can't see you, and Hugo's out there alone. So
Wait, Broth is out there with him? No.
Broth is out there too.
No!
Here it comes.
Legit, there is. You see them like check to see if you guys are still there several times. They seem to process that they are safe. So Hugo's like right here, you'd say, right? So yeah, eventually, as they all start sort of like crowding around, Hugo like backs up to the bubble and is like, Lord Selic, they have a
I
lot
grab
of
Broth.
teeth. You just reach out, grab Broth, who's just like, woo! He gets pulled in. And Hugo's just like, oh no! And then he's overlooking at this one that's getting real close to him. Terrified. And then you all have a brief moment of your own terror as this one sprints at a fucking unholy speed. Just clear up and tackles Hugo. And it is like getting hit by a motorcycle suddenly going 60. Like, it takes this whole skeletal horse and moves it like 10 feet. It is, and you guys were thinking it was going to be the one by the pillar too. You're like, oh no, this one that's creeping up on him. And then he gets football tackled from the side by another one. And then there are all of them that just rush in. And suddenly Hugo is just being mauled and ripped
Hugo has
apart.
1 HP, and
Uh-huh.
when he takes that one damage, he doesn't he just starts to slowly fade. Like,
Yep.
it is just a slow, like his opacity just slowly.
Yeah. So they
moves.
are
It takes 1 full minute for him to disappear.
they're ripping into this bone and smoke and tearing it all apart, still not processing that it's food. And Hugo, as he's sitting there, he's like, oh, the humanity! By all the gods that they love true and dear, Sir Selic, they're killing me! They're taking my sweet innocent life and they're running it through their teeth! I'll never be the same! Ah!
I
It's
cast silence and
terrible.
just quiet. No, I'm kidding.
It's terrible.
There is no way you feel this.
Help me.
When they
Help
You are-
me.
You are translucent at this point. They are
What-
going through you.
when that first
Why-
one makes impact, Vane just goes, "Oh!"
By the fates, I see my wife, Lord Selic. I
You're-
see her prancing through the field.
There is no
I was
way
never
you're
even married.
I
Oh.
knew it. I called it. I knew that about you.
Don't forget about me.
I'm going to resummon you
On.
in a few. There he goes.
and then just back out into the dark.
We got some information on how they attack.
Hmm.
Ambushed creatures.
They're fast.
Is there a little rock near me?
Do you have a little rock handy?
No. Is there like something I could throw? Like a little rock, like a pebble or something?
You can pick up a rock. That's fine.
There might be a rock somewhere in this ruin. Perhaps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of throw it out there.
Which direction, right or down?
This way.
Throw the rock out. There's clatters, it lands among the bedrolls and everything. And Bella, you immediately see one just like sprint up to the bedrolls and start like sniffing and going at them.
Hmm.
And then it realizes there's nothing there and it runs back into the dark.
Hmm.
Okay. Does Rook ever reappear?
I was going to say, after that lovely occurrence, Rook does reappear, comes flying back in, and for a little while he's gone, you guys occasionally hear those same like hisses and growls from the dark. But occasionally they're broken by what sounds like little squeals of pain. Maybe it's infighting, like maybe they're going at each other when they're bored or confused, but you do occasionally hear these things make these squeaks and sounds of combat before it is back to just the clicking and the small splash of feet. And then Rook all of a sudden just like appears as he comes to like a flapping stop on Selik's shoulder through the tiny hut. Just, ugh.
What'd you
What's
get?
up? Oh, it's
You
big out
died.
there. Oh yeah, no, I heard. Yeah, I did know it's echoey. There's not a lot of noise going on.
Yeah.
I heard him from far away. Did he say he had a wife?
You know that's not true.
That's bullshit. That's not true.
It's
Who would marry
not.
him? Look at him.
Y'all are so
God, I
mean.
fucking hate that guy.
What do you ever do?
What do you mean? What did he ever do? He never did anything. That's why I fucking hate him.
I don't hate Hugo. I just don't like that Hugo lies. Regardless, what did you find out?
Oh, okay. So, heading off to the right there a little further, it looks like this whole temple's at a bit of a slope, and some parts are kind of broken. So, there's like a whole hallway over there that's completely submerged to almost the top. It looks like that's where most of those things are.
Okay.
I say looks like that's where most of them are, because if you go down, there's another huge space, like 4 times the size of this hallway we're in, with all these pillars and some broken pillars. And there's a fuck ton of them down there. So, like, I think there's like 50 of these bitches in this place. Like, I am genuinely, I lost count at one point.
Did you see any bodies? Any
There's some skeletons.
others?
I saw one of those things dead. I guess one of them got it because they got hungry or something. But I saw one of them dead. And then there was some side rooms. I peeked into them. A couple of them had cages, and one of them had a big, like, a spinny lever handle thing like they had on the submarine.
Wheel?
Yeah, like a wheel, but not to drive it, like an opening closey door wheel.
Right.
But there was no door for the opensies and the closies, you know?
Right. There was no sign of magic being cast, any fireballs.
No. Oh, there was one really big honking ass door way down there that was sealed up tight. Couldn't get it open.
Did it look like it was sealed magically?
I don't know. Magically, mechanically, it's not me.
It could be them, I don't know, taking cover, hiding themselves inside. If they have William Black with them, they could have arcane locked it. Just theories.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of detection in my arsenal. I got eyeballs, and even those are looking out of a canvas bag.
And smoking.
There's nothing wrong with smoking. Except
No,
for
I
the
mean,
lung
your
damage.
eyes are smoking.
Oh, well, yeah.
Shall we start making our way, heading towards that way then? If we find out that there's an arcane lock on it.
Well, we gotta try and
Maybe-
wake up
This
our
is
little
still
friend here first.
During the short rest, right?
This is still during the short rest. This is maybe like 20 minutes into the short rest. Like Rook did a full loop and came back.
Hmm. Yeah, let's wait a little longer.
Yeah. Once the hour is up, I'm also going to resummon Hugo, just so that we have mobility.
Great, torture him and us.
Bane doesn't
many
really
doing?
need the short rest right now, so he's actually going to be tending to Saltmark over the course of the hour.
Okay. I'll say with continued tending and the Vala rub, at about 45 to 50 minutes, like most of the way through the short rest, Salt does wake up. Kind of like blinks awake and just does a really low, like, ow.
Good morning.
Good morning.
There?
Am I dead?
No.
Ah.
You've been
God
saved.
damn it, that means I'm still in this fucking place.
Yeah.
But you're safe.
Oh. Ow. Did you get really big?
Yeah, she
I do that sometimes.
Right. Okay.
So, what happened?
We got locked in deeper in the temple. Sometime yesterday morning, night before last, I can't. Time's a little wishy-washy down here where the lighting is always the same and bad. We were staying up here mostly for a while, figuring stuff out, dipping deeper into the ruins here and there when the researchers wanted to, but then Mr. Black found something that caught his interest, so we decided to go really deep. And so we got the squad together and we headed down. I don't know, we triggered something, a trap or a safety measure, some kind of guard. The entire inner part of the ruins got locked down. No way in or out, no sending, no scrying. You can't teleport even 10 feet in front of your face, let alone out of here. Luckily, apparently, whoever designed this a long time ago still thought running water was important, so there are a lot of pipes. And I'm small and can breathe underwater, so I dropped everything that wasn't necessary and broke back out into the lake, found a leak out here in the outer ruins that we knew about, and snuck my way back in. Unfortunately, I brought a lot of friends who I have been running, hiding, and fighting with for the last few hours.
Hmm.
So your crew's still alive?
Hmm?
Your crew? Still alive?
To my knowledge, yeah. I kept my Rocky Toggy on me because I didn't know when it was going to recharge because I have no idea when dawn is down here. So I've been testing it out here and there. No, you muted.
Good news, it's functioning again.
Oh, that's great. My timing's fucking impeccable.
You said y'all went through y'all got locked in. You went through the big door.
Yeah, there's a big door that goes to the inner ruins, and then there's another door further down there, like a sealed double lock.
How thick is the second door?
I don't know, like many feet. It took Alex and Sam working together just to budget enough that we could walk through. If you're wondering whether or not we can break it, the answer is probably no. We went at it for a few hours.
And I'm assuming William Black tried knock.
Well, that's a bigger problem, actually. William Black can't try anything right now because the security measure that he tripped, also, fun fact, put him in a time stop. So him and anyone who gets within like 15 feet of him, he's immediately just frozen. So he hasn't been able to try anything.
Right.
Yeah, Friedman is also stuck in there because he tried to pull him out and now he's a statue.
So they're inside. So they tripped the thing in the past the first door or past the second door?
Past the second door. They're as far in as you can get. William Black found some object. He was really shocked to see it. He muttered something about another one, and then suddenly he was frozen. And then Friedman tried to grab him, and he was frozen. And we decided to stop trying to grab people.
Well,
Okay.
looks like objectives align then.
Is the objective not dying? Because then, yeah, that's a great objective. I'm here for.
Saving you.
That's
That's
another
always
great objective. I'm
objective.
really here for.
Ritz, can I see your walkie-talkie? You don't seem like the kind of person who would reach out to anyone out of here. We're trying to use the long-range send feature. I'll take it. And I will. Who did they say to send to with it when we had like to keep updates?
Delgado.
Cool. I'll use Ritz's Rocky Talkies long-range sending feature to extend to Delgado. 15 word limit or no?
25.
Or 25 rather?
25 word limit. Yep.
Yeah. It's Bella. We're in ruins. Found Saltmark. William Black and Friedman are frozen in time. Other members of squad deeper in bringing them home soon.
Okay. You receive back. Excellent update. What do you mean frozen in time? Do you need more support? Core 1 members still inbound. Please use another stone. Like he's like, send me something now. Send me something.
And Lex is back.
Ritz, do you have Dispel?
No.
Wonderful. I do not either. So, there goes your answer
Well-
of what we need more support or not.
What do you mean?
Well,
Spell it out for me. I'm not following.
Yes, we need support.
we do not have somebody
Okay.
in this group capable of dispel magic, thus we would be unable to dispel the time stop on one Mr. William Black and Friedman. Thus, we require somebody
Okay.
with the capabilities of that.
Well,
If we get in there and I'm able to sit around for long enough to recollect myself completely, I can bring it back up.
Unless, I mean, it specifically has to same song and dance as when we went underground. Perhaps it just requires the correct person.
well, I was gonna say. Also, it seems like it's an area like emanating effect because when Friedman got close enough, he got time stopped as well. So it's being caused by something. But so I mean, if maybe we can just figure out what's causing it and or what's the source of the security measures that are being activated and stop that.
That is what I said, yes.
Okay.
If not, then, they possibly can't be here in like 4 hours or something. I can cook up something.
We
just
do
need
need
rest.
support.
I agree, though.
Should we tell Delgado we need support?
I'll tell him to send support, but we might stake out further. I should also tell him we're surrounded by Nothos.
Yeah.
I'll pull out mine then, I guess. Using the long range sending feature, it disables the short range.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll pull out mine and I'll send to Delgado. Send the reinforcements. We might continue scouting. Also surrounded by Nothos. Big ones. We need dispel magic. If you can provide. That's all.
This time you get back. Nothos are afraid of loud sounds and fire. Squad 1 should be there shortly, or Core 1 should be there shortly. Not sure who'll get there first. Spell magic is easy enough.
Well, I got us something loud noise. That should be very easy.
All wizards can perform fire. Pretty easy.
Cryo. Are
That's me.
Nothos monsters or beasts?
Beasts.
Okay. Hmm.
Another question. When Rook was telling us where the big door is, did he mention that we had to go underwater at all?
No. From the way Rook described it, the way down and the way right will eventually both loop around to the same big room. So your options are you can go through the underwater section or you can go straight down. Either way, you're probably going to have to deal with Nothos.
Okay.
Cool. So they're on the way. There's above the table. They're on the way, so we could realistically scout ahead if we're loud and have fire. Fun fact, thaumaturgy, if you use it to be big voice, gives you advantage on intimidation. And we have fire. I assume a majority of us have, like, some bits of fire magic that we can bring together. So I feel like we can maybe clear a path.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So just to collect the concept, the idea is while you're waiting for whoever from the first core is going to come down, you try and make your way through that big chamber, scaring off or fighting Nothos as you go to see if you can get to the big door and get it open. Okay. Yes, Noah.
I would 100% ask Salt if she knows what that wheel does, because that might open that door.
You ask what the wheel does, and Salt doesn't know. They tried to turn it a couple of times, and it seemed to do nothing at the time, but
It might lift a security measure.
might. It's also, as Rook explained the room to you guys, on the other side of the big chamber from the big door.
So like we'll begin ritual casting Phantom Steed. If we're gonna try to move fast through this.
This motherfucker's gonna come back? Okay.
Yep.
Rook, are you also casting Phantom Steed then?
Rook?
You Ritz.
Not Rook. Not Ritz.
Rook would never summon
Rook, are
Hugo.
you casting Phantom Steed? No, I hate that fucker.
Fucking, I literally said I didn't like him.
Tell me, how much can your steed carry? 2 people?
Yeah.
I'll be of help.
You both start summoning. Runava, are you doing anything particular in this moment?
I'm changing my spells after the short rest is up, because I can do that.
You know,
Sweet.
I'll do the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, and are they doing this during the short rest or after?
After.
Towards
I want
the-
to
yeah,
attune.
like at the
Yeah.
end.
I'll ritual cast comprehend languages.
What's gonna help us here? Oh, did you say that they were beasts or they were monstrosities?
Beasts.
Beasts. Speak with animals.
That would work on them. That would work.
I already do that.
You speak to animals.
Yeah. And they understand me.
You speak with animals and hear what they have to say back. In case they're like, we don't want to upset our master who's past these doors.
I mean, like, either way, they won't
Get
let us
out of
go.
our way. We are just defending you. We don't want you to unleash the
This is
ultimate
for your
evil.
good.
Yeah.
Ah.
I'll take it just in case. It's
Yeah.
not something I'm gonna take immediate. Like I'm gonna use immediately.
I'm also gonna swap one spell.
I got level up spells.
I'm gonna switch out mending for firebolt as well.
Okay. You guys get all set
The
up.
book.
Salt in this moment, as you guys are all preparing, is just like, oh, okay. Yeah. Gets her knife ready and like cleans it off, and she's like,
You have the option to stay here. This will last.
I can
8
stay?
hours.
It'll
7
what?
more- 7 more hours.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They can hear you, but they can't see you.
Really unnerving, kind of.
Plus, you got your rock, so that means that worst case scenario, we can get a hold of you.
Just don't go about
Yeah,
sticking
and-
your hands out too much.
Do you want to keep the thermal cube here?
I really enjoy you guys all worrying about me and telling me to stay safe here. But the last time I was alone in this place, I got mauled several times, and I wasn't in a tiny hut, but I don't want to risk things changing. And I'd much rather stay with another squad of Stormridden and also go make sure my friends are safe. Not that you guys aren't my friends. I guess I just don't know you really well. No, I'll say this. You're not my friends. I don't know you that well.
Okay. Do you? Damn. Are you?
Damn.
That's fine.
Well, are you a fighter or are you like a caster or?
Oh, I'm fast and I stab real good.
Oh,
Above
roguish.
table. Yeah. Yeah, above table. She's a roguish type.
Right.
Are you? Do you feel at home with your dagger there? Do you need anything?
I mean, if
Want
you got
anything?
a magic dagger or a cool whip or something, I don't know. I'm
Cool whip. I've
I
got.
mostly stab.
Maybe you should hold off on the stabbing, and I'll pull out my crossbow and I'll give it to her. and all my
Oh,
bolts.
yeah, I can make that work. She takes it and is like, anybody got like any armor? I'm in. She like looks at herself. She's like, I'm in almost what I'd wear to bed.
I start pulling out pieces of an entire suit of half plate armor that I have
What
in my bag of
the
holding.
actual fuck? Prashana Belladrinas. What is
Where'd you
this?
Where'd you get half plate?
I got it. Same place you got half plate.
Yeah, Bella just didn't sell hers.
Yeah.
Wait, you got half plate, and I had to fix mine.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I just took it off a guy who wasn't eating.
Excuse you. I had to fix yours.
Wait, why did I take the non-wood? I thought you were off getting your. Never mind.
I didn't take mine to sell it. It just probably I would probably need to fix it if I wanted to sell
No, I mean,
it.
like,
I just took it to
why did I
have.
grab the good one when you were getting your swords? What is
She kind
wrong
of
with
looks
me?
at it and she's like, this is kind of beat up. B, it's definitely too heavy for me. Like, no offense.
I reach in, I pull out a shield.
Okay, I can make that work.
Start putting the half plate back in.
Okay. She like gets it all set.
Walking
Walking armory.
Do these creatures like crawl on the like ceiling and stuff, or is it like on the ground?
God, I hope not.
No, they just walk and swim. If you think they run fast, don't even. Oh, the way they swim. Ugh.
Do they do any kind of elemental damage? Or do they just bite you?
No, they just have a really nasty bite.
Do they have any range?
Nope, just a really, really nasty bite.
Oh. Well.
One of them clawed me at one point too. I think I don't know. I was running away from it, and it just got me.
Like when you say nasty, like it's like a real deep bite, or like it's poison.
Like I'm pretty sure it bit my arm and broke my arm.
Get her arm.
She's been healed, so she's much better now.
Well, if they don't have range, how high is the ceiling in this place?
It goes up about 70 feet.
70 feet, and probably wouldn't
It's
be
tall. The ceilings are tall.
best. Yeah. So say I can walk on the ceiling and just scare them from up there.
Or shoot him.
True. Okay. We'll run with the. Plan B, I go on the ceiling. We'll run
Okay.
with the Phantom Steed.
Salt, before we go any deeper or get ahead of it, do you know where we could find the most recent map you might have of this area so we can at least not feel like we're running blind?
She points at the tables.
Well, that's the direction we're going.
Yeah. The only other maps are with my squad, who are currently behind 2 giant sealed doors. Or if you want, you can try and get to them the way I got here, just backwards, through the horrifically dark, crushing depths of the lake, surrounded by carnivorous creatures.
And just very gently points at the massive Bella.
It was sarcasm. I'm aware it wouldn't work for all of you. The only one here who's smaller than me is the elf. The normal elf. The rest of you.
What does that mean?
Huh?
You know what that fucking means. You know that.
No,
you know what that
why don't
means.
you explain?
You're yellow. He's a half elf. I don't know what the fuck you are, but I don't know if
He's
it's enough
Sally.
point to tell it.
I'm me.
I know that you're creepy and you can walk on walls, which screams vampire to me, and I'm not here for
Mm.
Hmm.
They know my secret. Starts walking towards him. I'm kidding.
Okay. So yeah, the only one who could reasonably fit size-wise is Miss Wallflower.
Well, are we ready to take off?
No time like the present.
We're getting both of our Phantom Steeds ready.
Hey, outside the tiny hut, there's again the horse skull appears in Selig's hand, and then from the skull all the other smoke appears, and then just, oh, it was terrible. Will you let me die?
Right.
We're still
Quiet.
here.
Hugo, quiet. You're gonna die again if you don't be quiet. That's all it gets out.
Ritz, what does your phantom seed look like?
It's also
Hmm.
Hugo.
Just 2 Hugos. I also know
Hugos.
Hugo. We're old friends.
Oh, there's art.
Banana
Yeah.
split.
It has art?
Yes.
Oh.
You gotta be shitting me.
Oh.
No!
What's
Is this little guy? He's just like Broth. He's very red. But he has like those like big googly eyes.
is he? There's something
Oh.
so
I'm
normal
gulping
yet
air.
wrong. It's uncanny that there's something wrong here.
Oh.
This image is giving the same energy as fucking PETA. The horse is here.
Is he?
I know what it
Okay.
is, Crow. It looks like the autism creature.
Oh god.
It does look like the autism creature.
This is the pinnacle of me learning how to draw horses.
I look at it and I just back to Selic.
Yeah.
Let's kill the horse.
Let's kill
You look back to Vane, just neither of them can be trusted with horses. Let's kill him. Let's kill him.
Oh.
Yeah. You summon yours, Ritz, and it appears and just turns slowly to look at Hugo, the only other
Ugh.
creature it can see, because you're all in the dome, and Hugo just, oh no! And then it just, hello.
I was hoping it would go horse.
It leans in way too close,
Yes.
like breaking the
Yeah.
personal space 100%. Just. You're like me. And Hugo just goes, I am not.
How the fuck? I am not.
Ritz like walks out of the dome.
Yeah, they both walk out to their
Welcome to the
steeds.
world. Stock.
My name is Stock.
Yes.
Oh, I can do that.
What?
What?
That's not what it means.
Oh,
Like it's part of a. It's part of a soup.
you're gonna make me into soup?
No.
Oh,
But
How
I
can
okay.
you make you into glue?
Oh, okay.
I didn't think that anyone could make Hugo look better.
What does that mean?
I
It means you suck.
Shall we?
yes, we
Vane
shall.
pulls his hood up and steps out because I forgot he's wearing the boots of Elbow Guy. He makes no fucking noise anymore.
Yeah.
He is a
Let me-
specter.
I'll lead. I'll scare them away.
As
I'll
you guys
scare
get all
the
set
back.
up. Okay.
Sure.
Selleck's gonna lead.
I'll cast
Ritz in
guidance
back.
on myself.
I'll be right
As we are-
behind Selleck.
I'll have
Ah.
like who is it? Broth like look backwards and just be like who every time they see something.
Okay.
And as we're like walking that way, I will cast web from wall to wall.
A web? Ooh.
Wait, I need to go get a map.
Like whenever we're past
Good
a
to
certain
go.
point.
I am going to ask that once we begin moving, you all only move your movement speed and then stop and wait for me to tell you to go again. So that you don't move like 100 feet and then I go, wait, that thing happened
That's-
50 feet ago.
That sucks because I have 100 feet of movement exactly on the dot.
That's cool. You can leave everybody behind if you want, but you're going to get jumped.
Oh yeah, that's why I said I should go ahead.
I mean, you can go ahead.
Are we like all riding the horse? Like 3-3?
Oh, what?
Well, they can hold two,
I can hold two.
so no.
And Selleck was just going up ahead because he can thaumaturgy and try to scare them.
Internet.
Mm-hmm. Selleck's going to go ahead. Is anyone riding Hugo? Oh, come on. Why am I even here?
Because you're fast.
Oh.
I don't want to kill you, Hugo.
Oh.
Come on, Vane.
Thank you.
No.
Get on, Hugo. I
Mm-mm.
need your expertise.
Okay, I can do that
Renava.
walking.
You're not as fast as Hugo. Come on,
Don't need to be.
get on the horse.
Mm-mm.
Runava, Zervi
go.
looks at you with this look of utter disbelief. Like, he's like, how the fuck am I the normal one here? Like, you can tell that he's like, what is this?
I don't know.
You're like, I don't know, and he like gestures at his missing lower half. Like, he's like,
Perhaps we've just all gotten used to it. You're perfect the way you are.
Vane, you head out first and quietly to go grab a map.
Yes.
Please move your token over to the table.
Oh, I can move all the way to the table.
Yep.
Sick.
I'll say right now,
Fuck.
you there is a wall. You do see one.
Okay,
Does see you.
great. I would like to double check for both the map and, well, I'm not going to take my eyes off this thing. It ambushes.
What did
Ah.
think of there's?
There's
he has
two of them now,
boots
kind of.
Elvenkind.
Oh, I thought Selleck was running ahead. That's fine. That's fine.
He's just grabbing the
You,
map and then
you
coming
are.
back.
He's
Oh.
getting a map, and then you're all
Oh.
going.
I thought he was just like, all right, everybody in order of the line that we're going. Why'd the dude without a horse go first?
Vane doesn't see it, but the rest of you, other than Renava, because Renava's at the top of the tiny hut, do see another one of these things start coming up from below. And you all immediately gather that they are doing the multiple directions thing to Vane immediately.
I know that Selek is going to do like a larger intimidation thing in a bit, but as I see this thing coming from Vane's direction, or coming from that direction towards Vane rather, I'm going to like raise my foot, and then as I get out, I do a large, heavy slam on the ground as I step out and see the creature like making a big, loud noise and making myself seen.
Okay, this one between Ritz and Selek, the two horses, both of which are eerie in their own ways, and then that loud slam glances at Vane and then back at all of you, and then retreats back into the dark. So, Vane, you just have these two to contend with.
Vane looks over at like one of the bedrolls on the end and just kind of pulls out a torch, lights up his fucking torch, and just tosses it on one of the fucking bedrolls.
You toss it on the
Fuck
bedrolls.
off! I'm busy.
Make an intimidation check at advantage because fire.
Ooh. Dirty 20.
Hey, this one absolutely does fuck off from the fire. And this one doesn't look like it's gonna attack you on its own. Kind of goes against their whole MO. It's just still sitting there kind of watching you, though.
Vane like glares it down, and then he will double check for one, what he's looking for, and two, if he can't find it.
Okay.
The-
just make me an
just the
investigation
normal
check.
Sure.
It's not a lot to dig through, not a high DC.
Okay. That is a... Where's my investigation? 16.
Okay. You do find a map that was dated somewhat recently. You recognize William's handwriting on it, so you know it's got to be a more recent and accurate one.
Mhm.
And then you do also find a sketch, the sketch of the big door.
Okay.
And so you grab that just to be safe.
Okay.
And then you can return back to the group.
Vane makes eye contact with the one just kind of like slinking in the shadows. Just like...
That's good, because
Backs
if you hadn't mentioned that, it was absolutely going to chase after you.
Yeah.
So yeah, you kind of watch it as you back up to the rest of the group. And now, the idea is that you're all proceeding downward. You all may make one round of movement. You can dash if you'd like. Whatever feels best for you.
Oh wait, we're going down this way. Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. I don't see anything.
Nailed it.
As
Can I
we're-
just
65, 60, 65.
have a firebolt in my hand prepared?
You want to just ready a firebolt?
Yeah, so that the firebolt is just continuously burning in my hands.
Okay.
I picked up my thermal cube, by the way.
Got it.
and as I'm
Alright.
moving away from this, I'll like put the web up.
Got it.
Right.
Web.
I see
Ah.
3 of them.
Salt is staying
I
near
see
Bella and
5.
Vane in the middle of the group.
You have 120. Oh, cool.
Selek, Bella, as you get down here and you see these ones, we'll have our first little pause moment. How are you scaring them off?
I
Or
have
attacking them?
thaumaturgy.
What are you doing? Thaumaturgy? Okay.
I have thaumaturgy. He's going to boom his voice to as loud as possible, and it does give me advantage on intimidation.
Okay.
And it just move.
give you the advantage.
And that is it's prior 4 to 16. So that is oh, that's really funny. That is 31. One below 32 prior.
That is almost twice what was needed. They dip. Okay. You all can make another round of movement.
You need the ride, Nava.
I look at your fans of state.
He's not as threatening as he looks.
I'm so threatened. Okay.
Climb up on the back of Doc.
Say anything about my weight and I will kill you.
You don't weigh much, though. You're really light.
You're commenting. Stop.
That was something.
But they drew attention to it. I don't know what you want from me. I guess you wanted me to not comment on your weight.
Walk.
Oh, I did it again.
And as we start to adventure, we
please.
both cast failed Steve.
Runava,
He was doing great.
I'm going to have the webs make a sound. Toss your fire at it when you see enough of them.
Sure.
Make the sounds of a rat
Ooh, okay.
purring like on this web.
Do you two want to move real quick?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You make the sound, which is really good because directly outside of your dark vision, there was actually like it basically was just a circle of 7 of them. It makes rat sounds.
Mhm.
There is the squeaking of rats behind you all, and then you hear loud shrieking. And then what? They get stuck when they hit the web, right?
Mhm.
Is it a save?
Double
I
check.
believe it's a save, but
Yeah,
it's difficult terrain.
Yeah, difficult terrain in a 20-foot cube.
And it's an athletics check. Okay.
Yeah, dex save.
They don't get out straight away. It's gonna take them a minute. They rolled not good. So you guys suddenly hear angry sounds coming from behind you. Selic, Bella, you see the same ones you just scared away, joined by a few more at the edges of your dark vision now. And I will say you can try and intimidate them again. More of them are here, though.
I'm going to bonus action look through Rook's eyes to
Okay,
get that
where's
120 feet.
Where do you want Rook to be?
He's just on his shoulder. Sorry, should have said that. Yeah,
Got it. So you're just extending your dark vision is what we're doing
Yeah.
here.
He's using his bonus action to extend. Oh wow, yeah, there are more.
Oh yeah.
Oh wow, there are more.
Oh yeah.
Question. Does the fire from like Bane's give a little light over here?
Huh?
The fire from veins?
Yeah, didn't you like put out some fire?
No, Vane
No,
lit
he
up a
threw
torch
fire
and
up
threw it on a
really low.
bedroll to make
I
a
guess
bigger
that
fire.
would make a light source. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, over on the bedroll.
Off in the distance outside of our vision range.
Barbecue some Nothos.
I don't know if it makes
Checks
any
the name.
difference.
Navas.
Oh yeah. You guys can see it burning over there. That's fun.
Immersive.
It is.
Gotta try it again.
Okay, you can try and intimidate again.
Yeah, there's more of them now, so Select's gonna like look out towards all of them because it was like more like around everything. So I think almost sits up a bit and points towards the group of. There's a lot of them, Jesus, and just move further.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I do something as well?
Ooh.
Sure.
I want to turn on the thermal cube and throw it off to the largest cluster of them I can see.
Okay.
I want to throw it like here.
You would know thermal cubes do have like durability. Like they're not so resistant that they can't break. Not that a throw will necessarily break it, just that it's not.
It's a 3-inch cube of solid brimstone.
Okay. I'm not saying it's gonna shatter on impact. I'm just saying it will probably damage it a bit. Not that you can't, just that don't do this a lot, or it might break your thermal.
Yeah.
I'll hold off.
Okay.
That is really funny. So the first one was 32. The second one was 31. Now the one I just did, 30. It is going down by exactly 1.
That's really funny because the DC's going up.
That sucks.
That is sufficient. So these Nothos do retreat back into the dark. A couple of them I did not acquire. Hang on. Here you go. They all retreat back into the dark.
Yep.
And you guys can move another round.
How many got caught in the web?
Two of them. I can say above the table. 2 of them are stuck in the web right now.
Did you throw the fire?
I was gonna do it this round.
Oh,
There's
God.
more. Wow, there's a lot of them actually.
Real quick at the back of the group, Runava, what are you? What are we doing?
I'm shooting the firebolt at the web so that it catches
Okay.
on fire.
Yeah, Ritz will take off when it's over and on fire.
All right, Runava just vroom, throws that out, and it impacts. There will be another light source now from the web. As it impacts it, you do hear the sounds of pain as these creatures take a few d4s of fire damage. Do you want to roll it, or shall I?
You got it.
Okay. Damn. 7. That's almost max. It's 1 off of max.
Add a 2d4 for my webs.
At a 2. No, that's from your webs.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Runava lit the webs on
Oh,
fire.
okay.
Yeah. So
Which that's
if
one
they
of the
can't
next
break out, they are going to take that again in a moment. Actually, I'll just roll right now to see if they can break out. They are taking that again.
Sick.
Another 5. As you guys come down now, Bella, you can see a few. Selic, you can see a few more.
Oh, can I also drink that dark vision potion?
Oh, you can. I think I already gave you dark vision. Yeah, you've got dark vision right now.
Okay.
So, you drank the potion. I assumed that you had it.
Sure.
How are you guys gonna attempt to intimidate the group this time?
There are so many of them.
Oh yeah.
I know what I could do, but I want to let the others try something. Because Selleck has great intimidation, but I want everybody to do
Dynamite.
some stuff.
Dynamite.
No,
If
never mind. I
Selleck-
regret trying.
If Selleck waits a second, I'll say the rest of you can come up to Selleck. Like within 10 feet of Selleck, you can all get.
Can I guess guidance on myself then?
Yeah.
Cool.
Seems like there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
Fritz will kind of go off like slightly left here to ways. Okay, never mind. There's nothing there. It'll like zigzag a little bit.
Okay. With the horse, you've got enough movement for this.
Does anyone else have thaumaturgy?
Yes.
No,
I know.
but I can
Somebody
like get
does.
big.
Ritz. And you can get big. Renava, do you have thaumaturgy?
No.
Right. Like, there's a lot of them now. I suggest we try doing something big here. Attempt them how you want. We need to get them moving.
Where are they? And are they?
Surrounding
Clustered.
us.
What's the biggest cluster?
Biggest cluster that you guys can see right now is right about down here on my
Yep.
ping.
Yeah, sock points over there. Over there. Just trying to get them moving.
Hang on tight.
We need to find that wheel.
Oh, what do you?
I kind of move
Pause, what-
forward a little bit. Just to try and see them. I still can't see them though, personally.
They're just beyond your dark vision right now by like 15 feet. I'll say
I see.
you guys can explain that to one
Oh
another.
yeah, do
they're
familiar
over there.
familiars have increased, right?
Increase
Depends
what?
on the
It
familiar.
depends on which familiar.
Vision, like an
Like
owl.
what form.
An owl, I think, just has 60.
Yeah, owls just have 6.
And you need to use your bonus action.
Oh no,
what's the
owls
other
have
eye?
120.
Oh, damn.
So you could look through broth if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll look through broth and
You
have
still
him like
alive?
look forward.
What?
Here you go, Ritz.
Perfect.
All together, let's do something to get them moving. There's so many now.
Do we want to try the noise idea?
The thing I've been doing this whole time?
No. Bane's original idea, but part of it. Make it smell
No.
like meat. Have them gather together. I will.
They're already locked on us. I suggest we just do a big group intimidation. Hey, above the table, I suggest we do a big group intimidation.
My spells don't make noise.
I mean, you scream something at them.
Yeah, make a loud noise. Be loud.
You're squaring up to a bear.
Ah.
Everybody
Be
just do a
loud.
big group
throw
intimidation.
your cloak up over your head. Make it big.
I'll go frilled lizard on him.
Yeah, exactly. They're lizards. They'll get it.
Yeah, that'll work. Fuck it.
Okay.
Why not?
Lizards get lizards.
I take it back, actually. Salt marks here. I'm not doing that.
Just scream obscenities at them.
I'm gonna call these lizards a slur.
Right. Selleck is going to boom out one more time. Just go. Out of my way!
Okay.
Just again.
Ritz, what are you doing?
Everyone wants to do thaumaturgy. He's probably expecting him to do thaumaturgy.
Wall of
I'll do
force.
it.
Do something else.
Hmm. If
Bring
only.
the be discussed. But I won't.
I will pull out the card or the deck, and then I'll pull out like a specific card.
Okay.
If anyone's looking, it'll be like the Emperor has these three right here. will be enveloped in a hypnotic pattern.
Which three?
Hmm.
These three?
What's the actual range on hypnotic pattern?
Like the effective range or the shooting range?
Yeah, 30 inside a 30-foot cube, right?
Yeah. Like, yeah, like 120-foot range, but 30-foot cube.
It's more than.
I don't like that. I don't like.
Oh, there's more.
It's a few more than 3.
Oh,
Wait, but then you can't leave. You can't move, can you, Pulse?
I can.
Hypnotic pattern?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I'm thinking
move
hypnotic
like that.
gaze.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, that's a cube. Wait, yeah. Hold up.
I'm
How
thinking
big is
hypnotic.
this?
You don't have hypnotic
Yeah.
gaze.
You get a hypnotic pattern. That's so I'll ask, do you want to adjust this spell to do you want to make the top of the cube like right here on this guy and then just go down as much as you can?
Yeah, that'll work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 30-foot cube, so it's 30.
There's a rectangle measurement.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm stupid.
You just make a 30-foot
Regardless.
cube and then move it over there.
Yeah, okay. Well, you get 7.
Oh no.
Ooh.
That's.
I
they
don't
need to
think
make-
they can succeed this save. I think it's
No.
impossible for them unless they roll.
Do they
Unless
have a
they
-3?
they have more than -3 on.
Ah. Right.
Yeah, they
Then if it's -4, they need a nat 20.
they would need a nat 20. They didn't get a nat 20.
Got it.
Well, I figured out how to make a loud
Sick.
noise.
So
We're trying to scare all of these things away so they run away. Hold them.
hold.
I mean, if they can't move, it's just as
Yeah.
effective.
No, I'm thinking it's funny. It's the
Zane,
opposite, but it still works.
You're just making a loud noise.
Vane's gonna just slowly scrape his 2 daggers together to just create that just
high-pitched-
god awful hiss.
Ugh.
Since,
Okay.
since this is a bonus action, I'd like to like thaumaturgy, just
Wow.
do like a big roar in like the direction
Hypnotic
of like
pattern
this
is a
one.
bonus action?
With my cards, it is.
Oh,
Oh, Cartomancer.
I'm gonna say just because this is you guys scaring them all in one moment, I'm gonna say no right now. That would work in combat, but just not right now for this instance because we're just like quick time eventing.
Yeah. I'll roll my intimidation, by the way. 'Cause it's
Bella, what are you doing? You're just big and
Uh,
shouting.
I'm big. And I will shout out. Oh God, what do I want to? I'm gonna yell out specifically, with that intonation in my voice, that the beasts can understand me. And I will say, as I yell out, just, I've hunted creatures stronger and faster than you. Don't get in my way.
Okay. And Runava. Ray, what are you doing?
I don't do it simultaneously as everybody else, but so rather than it being a big boom, it's more of like a boom boom in which I pull the shadows together, creating a great axe, and I just chuck it down into the floor, and I cast Thunderwave.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Because
Ooh.
Thunderwave says, and a thunderous boom is audible within 300 feet.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so we don't hit a weak point in structure. Are you doing it near one of the pillars?
No.
Okay.
Up to the up left, so it's not.
Oh,
hitting-
like away from everything.
Mhm.
Okay, smart.
Okay, holy shit. Yeah. Runava, Selic, make those at advantage. 300 feet explosive.
I did the math on my thing. When I was going down,
Mhm.
we hit a consistency 30.
Okay. I'll say Runava, you can also add your spell modifier to this one, because damn.
Oh,
This is just what I was made
intimidation
for.
and modifier, or
Intimidation and your spellcasting modifier.
Oh damn!
okay.
Do the rest of us not roll?
The rest of you just make normal rolls. Well, Pulse doesn't make a roll because Pulse hypnotic pattern.
Specifically because I was speaking to them, I don't think I can use my strength here. But it doesn't matter. I get advantage because of speak with beasts and plants. Just dog shit. Just absolutely terrible.
Okay. We'll go up in this case then. Crow.
30.
Oh yeah, you already said it. Okay.
Yeah. 30.
At advantage, 6.
Oh no. Ray.
17.
Nice.
Nice. And Noah, Vane.
Rolled a 9 for a 12.
Okay. The combination of several of them being out of commission and the 30 and the 17 bringing the average up, they do not attack you. Bunch of them are gonna move away. They no likey. A bunch of these guys are gonna move away because they no likey.
Are those the set? Yeah, we're
No, the
Seven.
stunned ones are right here.
okay.
They aren't moving away because they are stunned.
Incapacitated.
They're incapacitated for like a minute. For like a minute. All right, you guys can move again. Rook would indicate to you that if you head this direction, do you see my ping?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're heading towards the wheel, and if you head this direction, you are heading towards the door. Bottom left would be the door. Towards bottom right is the wheel.
Do we want to go to the wheel or go to the door above the table?
Wheel makes more sense. 'Cause
Well,
it-
Saltmark
door to our
didn't
knowledge is
know
closed.
what the wheel did. So why do we assume that the wheel will open the door? Because they got
We
through
don't.
the door. They didn't know what the wheel does.
Because it might be for the secondary security measure.
Mm,
The door also wasn't locked when they tried to use the wheel. It was just an open door.
true.
Yeah, the first door was
Wheel
open.
time.
What's up? Wait.
Wheel time.
Wheel time? Okay.
Wait.
Why
What?
wait?
I don't think we need the wheel. We have magic.
No, that's not. We don't. It's not to
security
open the
measure
door.
disable magic.
Wait, what?
It's above it. I assume you're gonna try to cast knock. It's not
Yeah.
locked. We're trying to see if it turns off the security system, not not open the door.
Okay. In that case, don't touch
Wheel.
those.
Let
They
use wheel time.
Do
Never
not
mind,
mess
it's
with
real
those.
time.
Do not
All right,
mess with
everybody-
those.
Move your movements.
Is it like straight east, Rook, or is it southeast?
Right now it's like southeast. If we go
Okay.
south past another thing of pillars and then just go east, like we hook a hard left, we'll get there.
Great.
We'll go there. So I assume my assumption is here.
That seems to be about right from the directions you were given, yes.
Okay. So we have the rest of those locked down, and we just have this group right here.
Fuck you. Stupids. Die. Bang.
Bang! That's the dynamite that I throw at them. That's the...
Yeah, I mean, we're moving as a collective. All right, we have these guys over here. Do we just want to try to get them to move away?
Shoot him.
We should intimidate them so we don't go into combat.
Mhm.
Violence is the
Alright,
ultimate
Fuck
intimidator.
off!
Yeah, just away. I'm gonna thaumaturgy try to scare him
Fucking
again.
Bloodborne. Just,
Yeah.
Away!
Away!
Okay.
Stupid.
We're making another run of thaumaturgies, and
And intimidation.
Nava, are you gonna
Good one.
Thunderwave again, or are you gonna
Okay.
save
No,
your
I
spell
have
slot?
to keep my spell slot.
You just do the firebolt in hand to.
Yeah, because Renata Stark Vision can't see how bad the situation actually is for us. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I'll hold off on my idea.
Rich
Okay.
is like actively pointing in directions where he wants my familiar Roth to look. Forgot his name.
Oh yeah, as Broth is looking around, I mean, you can see it. I was just giving you the dark vision for now. There's many.
Ritz will focus on like this direction for thaumaturgy.
Oh, there are multiple torches in my pack. Yeah, I'm fucking lighting up another torch. Now we got fire. Fuck you.
Oh, that is beneficial. Yes, you light a torch. The glow from Runava's firebolt, the torch, the thaumaturgy from Ritz, the thaumaturgy from the Selic, and then the
28
speaking to
intimidation.
beasts
Fuck
from
you, you stupid
From Beller.
raptors.
What?
uh,
Big booms.
this is a big one. Everybody make intimidation checks. I'll say that Selic, you've got the advantage, and so does Ritz with the shouting.
DMs
thaumaturgy
love
already
me.
grants
I
it.
bring down the average.
Ooh, there we go. Nice.
28.
This is the first good roll I've had all day.
Wish I could say the same.
I had a
Mine
bad
is
roll,
still
but I have
coming.
advantage.
I just gotta keep rolling. Eventually, I'll get a good one.
Let's go gambling.
Yeah, I had a natural one, but I have advantage. Okay, the natural one was on this roll.
Okay. So, top down. Noah.
22.
Okay. Ray.
14.
Okay. Bella.
7.
Crow.
28.
And
Pulse.
Pulse.
24.
Ooh.
Let's go.
So meek.
That is enough.
Ooh.
They
I don't like this checkpoint system. It scares me.
Especially while I'm rolling.
rush
Yeah.
away from you guys.
I rolled double 7s.
The seas sort of parting. They all kind of flee, except for the ones that are stunned. They're still there.
Eat dicks.
They're still hanging out. If you guys dash, you can get to the other side of this pillar to where Rook indicates the door.
Sure.
So I'll say, real quick, stop dragging. Put yourselves wherever you're going.
Oh, okay.
Alley-oop.
Ah.
Oh my god.
I told you to stop. I told
I
you to-
crashed my horse.
Bella and Selig, the first one's in. You do see big wheel in front of another window.
Oh, I should be. I'm giant smite. I should be large, by the way.
Oh, good to know.
They're both large.
Yeah, I can't get in. I mean, I can, but I'm on a horse, and he would have just been like, "Go ahead, Bella." Considering
I see a big thing to turn.
turn the big thing, and that's how we go here.
All right.
I'll know when my timer's cool.
And I give
Camera.
Bella guidance.
In here real quick. Bella, you
Yeah.
go to turn the wheel. Selig, do you go? do you
no.
go in the room?
No, Selec's gonna keep an eye on outside because he's good at intimidation. But as like Bella walks away, he quickly just like pulls from his book that same little bit of smoke, and Bella, in front of your nose, it goes in, and it smells like lavender. You have guidance.
Oh, I'm allergic to
that
lavender.
He pulls the incense smoke and gives it to you. You have guidance.
Oh. Thank you, Sally.
Yep.
Run in. I'm just gonna fucking turn it.
Okay, you start to turn it. It is malleable. It does turn.
I can see them coming towards us.
I
give me one moment.
use my full strength.
You use your full strength. You just start turning it. In this room with these big sort of metal cylinders. As you turn and crank it, they're like halves of pipes all of a sudden start. You give it one last little like ing, and then the two pipes just kind of together above you. Like you'll be able to duck and get under them. They're up in this room. And you hear water start moving through them. Like a lot of water start moving through them. Like this huge amount. And you guys, underneath you, you hear some kind of mechanism, like a gear suddenly start. Like you guys just turned something on.
Uh-oh. I think maybe I should turn the wheel the other way. I'm not entirely sure what I just did. Thoughts?
Hurry up, they're getting
Prayers?
closer.
Okay, I guess we're leaving the wheel turn. Surely this will have no ramifications later on. So run back out of the room.
We can breathe underwater.
That's irrelevant.
You guys, Bella, you come out to
Give
join
me
the rest of the
intimidation.
group. Bella, Selig, you guys can clearly see it. Runava, you're even starting to see a bunch of them appearing at the edges
Oh
of
my
your
goodness.
vision. Vane, you can see a few down below. Ritz, through Broth's eyes, you see so many of them. And as they all start surrounding you and the sound of water starts clicking, Salt gets her dagger ready. And I'm going to ask for one more intimidation check at the start of our next session. Because here, surrounded by Nothos with some strange mechanism under your feet, is where we're going to end today's session.
Yippee!
Yippee!
That was cool.
That's cool.
Ah,
I got to
shit.
do the intimidation thing. This is what I built my character for.
Just real quick, while we're still recording, I want to grab something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to delete this after a few seconds. I'm going to give you all a brief GM glimpse
Oh.
in private talks. Everybody ready?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Okay.
Crazy.
Thank you all so much for watching Starlost Stormridden. This next roll will be very critical to the livelihoods of everyone on screen right now. We'll see you all. We'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching or listening, whichever way you absorb the content. And we hope you enjoyed this one. I'm very, very excited for whatever happens next. I hope it's bloody. Okay, bye.
Bye.